was when one of the exciting times was when I graduated and I was, able to stand up on my own 2 feet, and I realized that life is not what it seems. It's like taking responsibility for yourself. And I found my first job on my first try, so that was exciting.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the
Very
first job?
lucky. Huh?
What is the first job you did?
Where was it?
What was the first job you did?
First job was I started my career in 1994 with the biggest transportation company in New York City, which was MTA.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was very exciting that I got my first job within a month after I graduated.
Okay.
And the next exciting phase was when I got to see my grandparents.
Okay.
When Babaji came, I never dreamt he would come to US. He's like, you have brought me to this, what do you used to call? Evil land. Like, because all the women were very scantily dressed in subway. When he would sit, he couldn't sit in front
Of the woman.
of the woman. He had to move himself. The women would just sit with their mini skirts. And Dadi is like, ये उधर तुसी उधर बैठ जाओ तुसी उधर बैठ जाओ It was like I was like it didn't click to me initially, but then I realized they were coming from a totally different culture and yeah, so that was one of the highlights was when my grandparents visited. And when I got married to the man of my dreams, that was one of the exciting moments, even though it was like one of the not so exciting moments for mom and dad.
I can understand.
But and life's been good so far, except for a few minor interruptions, ups and downs.
The other exciting when the kids were born?
Yeah, very exciting. It was very exciting, yes.
First mom.
Yeah, first time. Yeah, it was unbelievable. Balanti was here. She came to US at that time. She carried Moib in her arms. I still have her picture. Like, the babies are this small.
But see, I was there when you were born.
Bala, what was your most exciting time in the US?
Aunt was holding.
When I found my first city job,
She was not married at that time.
First city job.
She made of diapers, like a stack, layers. Like one
the
ring,
best part of my
another
life
ring,
was
like
when I
nice
got my
stack,
first baby, India.
All the
Okay.
baby stuff
And then
in
followed by Priya, she was
Yeah.
even more beautiful, and then came Hari, and that was the set made.
Okay. Okay. What about you, baby? What was the most exciting time of your life here, or in your life actually?
Oh, in my life I got so many exciting things. I could fill a book. But the most exciting thing, I think the most surprising thing in my life was when Dad, he stood outside the door and he called Raj. And I didn't know he was in the United States.
Oh my
and I said, Dad, on the other side of the door. And I opened the door and there he was standing. I said, I didn't even know you were in the States. You were ever coming to the States. He said, see, I wore your pink shirt. And that was the most beautiful day of my life. The rest was all, going. The other good thing was, when I saw Chinu and, Mickey with Dad and Mom, I used to see them following him around, carrying his kurpi around. And running after Mom, they wanted gulab jamun, they wanted this and that. Now when he came to visit them in the United States, when we were seeing them to the car, I saw them open the door for them, have them sit down, put a cushion under their feet, lift up their legs one by one, put them on the cushion for both of them, and I was touched. I said, you know what, I used to make my grandma's bed, but I never did anything like that. And she used to say, my God, my granddaughter made my bed for me, and I'm sure they must have felt like heaven,
It was one of the sweetest moments of our lives. When we saw Babaji and Dadiji here in US, because I could never dream that he would fly so many hours and come here to see us, So That was one of the beautiful moments.
I mean, that was the most surprising thing because to not see him for like 20 years
Yeah,
and then hear his voice for the first time
Yeah.
and then open the door.
Yeah.
I mean, recognize it. I mean, that was. But
And Chino was the best thing in the US. No, I know you're a US citizen for a long time.
What is the best thing?
The best thing about the
US?
US,
That
as compared to what you remember about Kuwait and India.
I think the best thing was the freedom to live your life on your own terms. I think that is the most beautiful part of this country. That people don't judge you. They leave you to you. They leave you and they do not scrutinize you, especially in a big city. Maybe in other parts of the U.S. I don't know, but especially in the city, that people accept you for what you are and they let you live your life on your own terms. Doesn't matter to them if it's right or wrong, and people don't judge you as closely as other parts of the world. I would say, yeah.
that's
Maybe,
the thing.
what do you think is the best thing in the US?
What do you think is the best thing in the U.S.? The best thing in the U.S.
Okay, while you are thinking, Bala can answer that question. Bala, what's the best thing in the US?
Yeah, be whatever you want to be. Here in US, you can do anything that you want, and a little effort always pays back.
Okay.
Anybody can do it. If I can do it, anybody in the world can do it.
Okay. Are you ready with it? What's the best thing in the US?
The best thing in the U.S. I was racking my brains. I couldn't think of one that's best,
Okay.
and I couldn't even think of one that's good.
Okay, Harry, you also come here. Harry, you also come here.
She's going to dance, all right?
Okay, one more.
No,
First, you have to
nicely.
answer the
This
question.
is okay.
Yeah, sure.
And that question is, what's the best thing about the US?
Best thing about US
Yeah,
is
why don't you
there are
head
lots
down, sit down a little
I
bit or
think there are
something?
lots of opportunities.
Why don't you
Yeah.
just sit down? Because the background is very light, it won't come out. Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
so I think there are lots of opportunity. If you want to learn something, you can learn it on your own. So that's what I like about it.
Okay, okay. Okay then. Alright guys.
Uncle,
Ranu,
let me ask
you
you
saw-
now.
Thinking.
Okay.
I'm still thinking.
Uncle. Uncle. Hello, Bilu uncle. What, so uncle, tell me, what is the best thing you like about US that
So
you've
the best
been?
thing about the US is the opportunities here.
Yes,
There are a lot of opportunities here.
that's true.
And
That's true.
As everybody's been talking about it, you get the opportunity to live your life here.
That's so true. That's true. And the beauty is that you could be anything, anybody, and you could get as far in life as you possibly want because of that.
Yeah,
You know,
you are
because
able
of
to
that
work hard.
unlimited. Yeah,
You have to work hard
Yes,
and you
yeah.
get along with the system.
that's so true.
If you-
That's so true.
If you try to run against the system, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work here.
That's so true. I agree. I agree 100%.
System doesn't like enemies of the system.
That's so true. Exactly. And
You know the system is a
yeah,
failure.
and it definitely shouldn't be tolerated either.
Yeah.
Because after all, this country gives everybody an opportunity to realize their full potential, and people should not disrespect it by violating its rules and its
Yeah,
you know
sure.
yeah.
That is definitely true. But those people who don't go according to the system here, of course they get kicked.
Yeah, and they should. And they should stay inside too.
Yeah, that's again, because that's one of the things that the system allows here.
Yeah, and but they clothe them and feed them for free.
Yeah.
This should not happen. With my taxpayers' money, right?
Guys,
And you
know
haven't
what?
seen Europe, If you
The
see Europe,
moment you
they
say that, you're contradicting everything. That's why it took me such a long time. Because when Obama was elected, he went against the whole system.
That's so true.
If it went by the system, he wouldn't even be there.
That's so
And
true.
you know what he said was, he said as I was growing up, there was such a big disconnect. So when you were going to say the best thing, I was going to say it's for a colored man to reach the White House, But then, you know what? If I say a colored man to reach the White House, I'm contradicting the whole thing.
Yeah.
That means there's no opportunity.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's the way life is everywhere.
Yes. Yes.
You know, I mean,
That's true.
it's as true for India as it is for India.
There's always going to be, there's a struggle always. There's always a struggle to,
Ask you the question.
you know, no more.
We can ask you the question. Go ahead and sit down. Go ahead and sit down.
A lot of questions. I know, but you know what? You know what? The
Okay, you
good
wanna say
thing is, the good thing is,
You want to say something? Okay. We have here, somebody who wants to make a statement in front of the camera. What is your statement about America?
Your toys raw.
What's that?
silly faces, please.
Wait, what?
What do you say about the US?
Their toys rock.
The toys
They
rock.
have everything I imagined.
Okay.
So you have
Sounds good.
What do you like? You want to think?
I am.
The best thing about the US. You have something about that? Best thing about the US?
What do you like? He doesn't even know. He's like me. But he's never been anywhere else.
And there's a lot of freedom.
Lot of freedom. Lot of freedom. Hey, your mom has been giving you a lot of freedom?
There is a lot of freedom.
Anywhere else.
I got one.
Yeah.
The best thing about U.S. is the amusement parks.
Amusement parks. Okay, good. Good. What about you?
I don't know.
You don't know?
The toys.
Oh yeah, the toys.
Toys are good? Okay.
Games.
Toys. Toys.